Good afternoon, comrades. All protocols observed. I was coming to participate, not to talk, but I'm greatly honored to be asked to say something at this celebration of the life of Professor Ngugi Wa Thiong'o. As the Young Alliance student was speaking here, I was wondering in my mind the role of language in perpetuating our cultures, our identity, and our dignity, and the effect of using borrowed language and not knowing much of your language. And I realized that Professor Ngugi's works have made us to confront the reality that language actually does perpetuate colonialism. Language, using a foreign language like we are, without knowledge of your own language. Nothing wrong with knowing as many languages. But Mswahili anasema mkosa mira ni mtumwa. So there is a close relationship between language and identity. And if you do not know anything about your language, then you know nothing about your culture, and your identity has been taken over by others. And this is the reality we have to confront as we move forward. The reality of our education system and the place we give our mother tongues, which I believe we are helping to bury over time, because our children know very little and grandchildren of their language. Those who know are the minority, not the majority. But surprisingly, those living in diaspora make effort to teach their children their mother tongues. So I think this is a debate. It's not just for the book. It's something we will have to think about. To think about our history. What history are we teaching in our schools? History written by whom? Whose perspective? 60 years on, do we have history researched and written by us? And have all the libraries, which is the knowledge of those who were there, who have been there, have we allowed that to go down without us noting down? Those are the things that were going on in my mind when trying to understand the impact of Ngugi's work. Then as I listened to the cast of Gahikadenda, as I watched that small short skip of the trial of Dedan Kimathi, comparing what is happening today in Parliament. Other people, other members representing the people or representing the ruling elite. What impact do we individually have on society? Ngugi's impact is being felt long after he ceased to live in Kenya. You can see the passion with which the members of the skit were talking with. And it challenges me, I hope it challenges you too, what impact we will leave, what changes we bring to our society. Ngugi's works, his thoughts, will continue to impact not just Kenya, but by many. That we be proud of who we are. And just as I finish, I want to say, I remembered that when I'm campaigning, I'm at my best when I speak in mother tongue. And the reason is easy, because you'll not be short of expression. You will not falter. It is seamless, because it's part of you. When I speak in English, sometimes I'm looking for that word. When I speak in Swahili, because we also have not utilized Swahili as much as we should, I will find I stutter. So think about language and its impact in everything that you do, in everything that we do. I am blessed to have seen Ngugi in April when I visited him in Atlanta. Before then, when I was in the university, I wasn't in the faculty of arts or department of literature. I was doing law, but our colleagues who were in the humanities used to tell us about him. So we would go to public lectures by Professor Ngugi, by Dr. Michere, by many others, and we glimpsed their thought process even then. I still remember one time he was talking about names, how we take names without knowing their meaning, and we adopt them. Yes, his realization about name and the place of mother tongue was a process. It came in the course of his academic and scholarly journey. It's never late to learn something. It's not late for us as a people, as individuals, and as a nation to learn something new. May he rest in power. May his ideas continue to impact the world. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Do we have another politician in the audience? I'm told no? Good afternoon again, and I will be talking about Ngugi, the political Ngugi, not so much Ngugi, the fictional writer that many of you know. In 2002, I moved to New York hoping to reconnect with Ngugi, whom we have had a relationship when he was based in London, who was then teaching at the New York University. Unfortunately, shortly after my arrival, he relocated to the University of California, Irvine, where the warmer California climate was better suited to his health. However, as luck would have, he returned frequently to New York for literary engagements and speaking opportunities. And one such event was the 2005 Penn World Voices Festival at the New York University, where he was the keynote speaker. The event was held at the New York Washington Square campus in Greenwich Village in Manhattan, which was just a short walk from my home. We left about an hour earlier, only to find a long queue snaking around the building. When we inquired, we were told the crowd was there for Ngugi's talk.